Hello, I'm Martin Goss, I'm one of your councillors here in Nayland, and I'm doing a community visit with Sarah Reid, who is the owner, proprietor and leader at Nayland Lodge here, which is a fantastic part of our community with residents that have been in our community for some years, and you may see them around as part of our community. So we're going to talk to Sarah today about this excellent facility in Colchester in Nayland and learn a little bit more about it. So Sarah, thank you for inviting us round today. I know we've got a long relationship in the community. Obviously I've been a councillor 13 years. I've worked alongside you
Yes.
many years.
Yes.
Could you just tell us a bit about Nayland Lodge, a bit of the history, your passion, and some of the and obviously without breaching any client confidentiality or GDPR, which we're not going to do, just tell us a little bit about some of the requirements and what goes on here on a day-to-day basis for the residents who are part of our community.
Yes, very much so. So this is Nayland Lodge. It's the sister unit to St Andrew's Lodge, which is on St Andrews Avenue, and this is home to 8 ladies and gentlemen who all have a severe and enduring mental illness, but this is their home and very much part of the Nayland community, which we're hoping is going to, we're going to build on that a bit more, I think.
And we'll touch on that in a bit.
Yeah, and just kind of raise awareness of what we do in our work. It's really important that our ladies and gentlemen can access all parts of the community, and and we'd like to invite more people in to get to know more about us and our service and what we do.
Fantastic, thank you. And of course Nayland has got a long history of supporting people with a diverse set of backgrounds, whether it's mental health illness or other issues that obviously need support. And there is a very caring community here because obviously we had Seville's Hospital as a huge part of our community for many years, where we're welcoming new people into that community because most of it has obviously transformed into housing. And there's been a huge change in the way that healthcare is delivered. And there are other similar places like St Paul's as well. We've got the St Albans Centre on Boxted Road as well, all part of our community, all offering support. So that's an important thing for people to understand. But the building here offers great support to people. So just maybe a bit more about sort of what goes on.
So we support our ladies and gentlemen in all aspects, physically, emotionally, mentally. We just try to provide a really good quality of life and expose them to experiences and situations that they may not have had in the past. And although this is their home, it's also where we're working to improve their skills, their life skills, so that perhaps they could move into their own smaller homes and not sort of live in such a large facility, even though we're only 8 beds here. So it's very person-centred, the care here. So everybody is treated as an individual, and we try and match the staff with the client to make sure that in terms of key workers, so that they've got a good relationship. And
No, thank you. And it's important to understand that with those complex needs, like anyone, I have a bad day. We all have a bad day, and that means that because of those complex needs, they may react in a way that maybe you and I wouldn't necessarily react. And maybe might say things that you and I might say in a different way. So it's important to understand that obviously when all residents are out in the community, they act differently. And sometimes we have to be mindful of that. So if somebody's out and one of the residents is having a bad day from Nayland Lodge, they may occasionally say something, but it's about understanding that. And if that does become an issue, that people should absolutely feel happy to drop you a line or drop in just to say, I witnessed this, just to let you know, because obviously you can't police people's behaviour 24 hours a day, particularly as they are free to come and go. They are residents in Nayland. This is not a facility where people are, you know, like in the old days of Seville's Hospital, where some people were locked up. This is not how stuff is done. No. And they are free to come and go. They are residents, and they are, you know, free to go to the co-op, go to the pub, go and visit the graveyard, whatever. Wander the streets, be free individuals. Yes. But with that comes some complexities sometimes.
Yes, absolutely.
And it's important that people shouldn't be worried or scared. No. And therefore feel confident. And if people want to come and have a look round,
we would welcome. I mean, obviously, with COVID restrictions, obviously, but hopefully as things improve.
Just like we did today, face masks on, social distancing.
Yes. But we would welcome visitors. We do want people to feel that they can come in. You know, our ladies and gentlemen love to have visitors.
And they've all been fantastic, having a good conversation with some of the great guys and girls in here today.
Yes.
And obviously you're a very community-minded person.
Yes.
You know, you've helped do some good community stuff over the years and donated and supported, which is we appreciate. But also, exciting news. You've got a huge, fantastic addition out the back, a great piece of land that we just visited and talked about, and you're very happy to mature that and change it and make it into a fantastic garden, and you love the community to get involved in it.
We really would, because it's a lot for us to take on and to do the good work that we do inside of Nayland. We would love to have people come in and help us, and we can give something back to the community as well. And you know, we could create a wonderful garden. It's going to benefit our ladies and gentlemen, but it will benefit people that maybe don't have a big garden themselves, or they've just got a passion for gardening. You know, I think it'll be great for the environment. You know, we're looking to grow our own vegetables. Again, that's great for our ladies and gentlemen, because obviously it's healthy diet, and
it also brings the communities together where the residents of Mile End can learn to understand each other more.
Absolutely.
Respect difference, and it's good for growth of the residents of Nayland Lodge, but also, of course, our residents here.
I think if people got to know our service and got to know us as a team and as a family here, I think it would help break down some of those myths and
barriers, etc.
And the barriers.
Absolutely. And as I say, Mile End's always had a real long history of delivering healthcare and health services, which have changed over the last 30-40 years with the way it's been delivered across the UK. And obviously you're part of that, and your passion is because you have a long history in professional healthcare delivery. So you know, couldn't have somebody better qualified to lead it.
You.
So, but thank you for inviting us in today. I know that.
Thank you for coming.
I know that Ali and I have really enjoyed visiting.
Yes.
No, it's not my first visit here, and it won't be my last.
No.
And I just thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Please, Mile End folks, if you want to get involved with Sarah's community garden, then let us know. Drop a message on Facebook and all the other ways, and we'll happily get you involved. And as I say, if you've got any questions, please get in touch with either myself or Sarah. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.